Good morning. Well, we have the easiest recipe in the world for you today. Are you missing bread? Want a super easy recipe that is carnivore, 100% carnivore? Well, stick around. I'm going to show you how to make it. Super simple, 3-ingredient bread. We're going to start with 2 cups of ground up pork rinds. You can use any that you want, any flavor, it doesn't matter. I have a combination in here of different pork rind flavors that are bags that were down to the very end, and I just ground them all up together. We're also going to do 8 eggs, and I just do large. And then 1 stick of butter, and I use salted. Now I do not add any salt to this. That is it for this bread. That's the entire ingredient list. If you'd like, you could add a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder or a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, both, if you want to make like a savory bread. Anyways, we're just going to mix this up. No need to even get out your blender. A whisk will do just fine. And it's as easy as that. It is done. So now we're going to place it in our baking dish. I like to put it in a silicone dish. You do not need to spray it. You can just dump it right in. You're going to bake it at 425 for 35 minutes. Okay, it is done. It is jiggly. We're going to put it in our oven and bake it for 35 minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. It's been 35 minutes. The timer just went off, so let me get the bread. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear that sizzling, but it sounds delicious to me. I can hear that butter sizzling around the bread. Okay, so I'm just going to let it cool for a few minutes, and then we'll take it out and we'll try a slice. So this is what the bread looks like. Delicious. We can see it's just came out of the oven, and it just no oil needed with that stick of butter and the silicone. It just pulls right away from the sides of the pan. Does that not look wonderful? My mouth is watering already. All right, everybody, it's taste test time. We have let this cool out of the pan for just about 5 minutes. I can't wait, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna dig in and show you guys how delicious this is. So hopefully you'll be able to hear how crunchy this crust is when it comes out of the oven. You can see it's still steaming. Does that not look delicious? You can get a close-up of how that looks. Let's get some butter on this and taste it. Now, just so you guys know, I leave my butter on the counter all the time. I don't refrigerate it. I don't even eat it that fast, but it never seems to go bad. It's not like I have it on the counter for weeks on end, but a week or two, yeah, I leave it on the counter in this dish, and I want it room temperature when I want to use it, so it works out perfect. It's too much butter. Okay, so the loaves are not very big, but you could make tiny little sandwiches out of them if you wanted. So that is what it looks like with butter on it. It is delicious. Mm-mm-mm. I love it. And it's all carnivore. Of course, you can't count the protein in the pork rinds because they're not a complete protein, but the eggs are. So you're good to go there. It's so good. To me, I don't think it has an eggy flavor at all. I've even put this in a toaster and toasted it up or fried it in a frying pan to get a little crisp, and it's good. I could sit here and eat the whole loaf. Maybe. It's delicious. Anyways, that is our 3-ingredient carnivore bread. It's wonderful. It's tasty. It's great for variety. Or as a side with your piece of meat, you can have a piece of bread with butter. It's really good. I encourage you to try it. I do have another exciting thing that you guys can do with the carnivore bread. So I'm going to put up another video. Be on the lookout for that. And I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Regardless of whichever way you guys are eating, I am rooting you on in your health journey. I thank you for stopping by and sticking with me to see how you make the easiest bread ever. And hope to see you again here next time. And until then, stop eating processed foods. Does that not look